Today, guys, I got an awesome unit behind me. It is a 2020 GMC Sierra. It is a 2500 Denali. If you're talking about features, guys, this baby behind me has a ton of features. I'm gonna try to go over most of it today, but if I can't, guys, I could always do another video with this unit when you guys come in to check this unit out. Of course, we always go through the majority of stuff inside the vehicle, kind of tell you what it have and what it doesn't have. But as we go around this vehicle, don't be amazed by some of the features that you might not be accustomed to. For all those people out there who knows those top line trim levels, you guys might be familiar with some of the features on there. So with no further ado, guys, we're looking at this 2020 GMC Sierra 3500 Denali, and it is a 4x4 crew cab. Taking a look at the front end of this unit, this one does have that black exterior with the chrome highlights. Up front you can see the GMC logo with a big grille. It is a 2500, so that engine needs a lot of air intake, so that's why you have this huge grille up front. One of the features I could point out to you right away is those front sensors. These are those little circles you see on the front bumper. You'll also see those on the back bumper as well, and that actually helps with notifying you that something is in your front or your rear on how close it is to you. The closer you go to that object, the louder the sound comes, and of course it will actually show you a display on your dash, and it will actually tell you how close you are to that object. Another thing you could point out right away is those tow hooks. Those are in chrome, just to complement the chrome highlights around it there. 360 camera, this unit does have it, of course. So you do have a camera up front here. And we have cameras as we go around the unit. I will show you those cameras as well. LED fog lights and headlights as well. And you do have daytime running lights on this unit, and what that does is while driving, those lights will stay on. You'll not have the full headlights, but you will have a light around this headlight here. And sometimes you could actually turn on your fog lights as well by pressing the button inside, and you could actually drive with this during the day. A lot of insurance companies that I've noticed is that with the heads up the sorry, not the heads up display, but the daytime running lights, you could actually get a discount with your insurance because your vehicle had that option. So that's something to kind of look out for when purchasing units as well. And of course, for me as a guy, having those lights on during the day actually makes your vehicle look a little bit cool. So that's something I wanted to mention as well. Again, not everybody has the same preference that I have, so it all depends on what type of person you are. Let's take a look at the rims here. Everything on this is stock. Everything came from the GMC factory, so nothing has been upgraded in terms of aftermarket. So you do have all-terrain tires here. This one is Goodyear, and this one is the Trail Runner AT. And you guys are looking at 275 65 R20s. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Almost forgot that. Nice and clean, guys. It is a 2020. Customer took very good care of this unit. You're looking at the Duramax 6.6 liter turbo diesel engine, and it's also partnered with the Allison 10-speed automatic transmission. And you guys are looking at an engine now produce 445 horsepower and about 910 foot-pounds of torque. You're looking at a really great engine. And of course, for all those who know Duramax has been out for years and years, so the newer they are, the more technology they have inside of them, and the more power it produces. And now, if we take a look right up front on the windshield here, you do have sensors up here as well, and that allows you to, that helps with your lane departure warning. As we go down, if you guys are wondering, the stock number on this unit is 5U211425. And of course, I did mention it does have the Duramax 6.6 liter. If you think I was lying, the stamp says it all. And of course, with the Allison transmission as well. It is a Denali HD, so that stamp is on here as well. You do have hands-free entry and lock system on here. Once the keys are on your person, in your purse, in your pocket, you're able to lock and unlock this vehicle very easy. So right now I lock this vehicle, press it again, it's unlocked. So let's take a look at the front end of this unit. Black interior with a little bit of brown wood features on here. Front seats are heated and cool seats. It is electric. Also, you do have on your door, you have your power locks, power windows, power mirrors. You do have tow mirrors on this unit as well, and those tow mirrors are automatic. So you could actually press the button, it will open up. You press the button again, it will close up on its own. Let's try that one more time. Hands free. Press that button again. Closes. You do have 2 memory settings here for your driver seat. You can set that. It does come with the Bose sound system. Quality of sound on this unit is amazing. Of course, you guys know the Bose standard. Yeah, it's one of the top of the line sound systems on the market. Taking a look right here, you have your parking brake. It is electronic. Above here, you have all your light controls. It is a 4x4, so you have your 4x4 options here. You could actually put it in all-wheel drive if you want. So that automatic is that. And of course, you got 2-wheel drive, 4 high and 4 low, and all your light options here as well. Just before we show you guys a little bit different, we do have heads-up display on this unit, and in a little bit I'll show you guys how that works. But these are the switches to control that as well. Right behind the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, normally I always talk about it but not show it. Right behind here, you got 2 buttons up and down. That is to change your tracks if you are listening to music on your phone, or you want to change the station while driving. You don't have to go directly to the stereo. You could do it right behind the steering wheel. And on the right-hand side, you have 2 controls again, and that controls your volume up or volume down. You got your GMC running boards. On your back seat, you got a 60-40 back seat. So what that means, this is 60, so this shows you 60% of the back seat you could fold, and the 40% you could fold up as well. Underneath that back seat, you do have a storage box. You could actually pull that out and use that as storage underneath here. This one does come with a gooseneck ball and chain hookups for this unit, and I'll show you guys how that system works once we get in the back end of this unit. But this unit does come with that. When I fold down the seats, one thing I like about GMC is the extra storage behind that backrest. If you want to put your tie downs in there, you know, little tools, personal items, whatever the case may be, that's a nice little storage. And it's on both sides of the seats, except excluding the middle seat. In the middle, you pull that down, it becomes a handrest or a cup holder. So the back seat, the 2 outer seats are heated, so you do have your controls for your heated seats in the back end, right in the center here. If you choose to charge your phones, you do have a hookup here via USB or 9-volt. Right here, you have your DEF fluid and your diesel tank. This is the 36-gallon diesel tank. And of course, you got your DEF fluid tank. All that will be filled up on purchase. So just remember, there's ways and means to check your DEF and your diesel levels. And I'll show you guys that once we get inside. A nice little step here to access your bed, which makes life very easy for you guys. This one does come with a rear window. Above that, We got 2 cameras up here, if you guys could see that. And of course, I'll show you guys what those camera views look like once we start up this vehicle. Hard tonneau cover, makes life very easy. You do have steps here to access your bed. Bumper hitch, and of course you got a 7-pin hookup here. And you have your trailer hookup here as well. This one does have a trifold tailgate. And what happens is, with the first button, you will open this half of the tailgate. Will come down automatically. This could become a nice little desk if you want to have lunch. You could stand up right here on your truck, eat, or if you guys are doing work, you need your computer laid down, this could become a nice little workspace for you as well. When you close this and you press the button, it will open up, and then now you can use that first button, and then now it becomes a step. If you're wondering how to get in and out, you fold this up a little bit. It does come with a handle in the back here, and that handle opens up and gives you that extra boost to climb in and out of your truck. All right, so the hard tonneau cover folds all the way back. And as I fold that up, I want to show you guys those 5 holes you see on the bed. This is all spray bed liner straight from the factory, and these does come with 4 holes here, and that gives you the capability to put a 5th wheel hitch on here or a gooseneck ball. And I did mention that that gooseneck ball comes with this unit. So the gooseneck ball will place in this hole, and then you have 2 options, either the front or the back, to put those tie downs for your chains. So so you have everything, you are driving safe on the road with this as well. So again, I mentioned 2 cameras up here. You do have light in the bed of the truck. You also have a 110 plug-in on the back end of this unit. Of course, if you plug in your laptop, it doesn't take that much power, so you could actually make this a nice little workspace. For your trailers in the back, you have a 4-pin hookup and a 5-pin hookup located on the left side of the truck or the bed, and those are very easy to for you to notice. So to close this, has a little latch up here, bring it down, lock it in place. The bed, you close that step, close that middle one, close it up, and of course, if you have nothing too high in this bed, you could close up your tonneau cover. You do have a backup camera, a rear backup camera here, located on the tailgate, and this is a nice little bright light. It might look small, but it's very bright at night. All right, let's take a look up front. I want to show you guys this heads-up display. That's something doesn't come with every single model, more of the top-end models. Some of the Denalis doesn't have it, some have it. So it all depends on the option you get with your Denali. So this one does come with the heads-up display. Right now on the camera you might see it flickering a little bit, but this is those a nice little white light. If it's in person, you will actually see the truck front end of it and 2 lines which represents the road. Also on the side of it shows you your speed. So if you want to know how fast you're going, you can see that straight on the heads-up display. When you're using navigation, you also have an option on here that will give you directions. So if it's not on the screen, it will show up on your heads-up display telling you when or how many feet to turn left or right, or how long it is to your next exit. So it does have a navigational heads-up display on this one as well. Another great feature that's on this unit with the heads-up display is if a vehicle is in front of you, You do have collision assist, so you could actually set it and adjust it to the gap when driving. If you want it, 3 gaps, or if you want it 2 gaps away or 1. With that being said, if a vehicle is in front of you and you adjust your collision assist, it will actually show you exactly how far you are to that person. So you'll actually see a vehicle show up on that heads-up display in front of you. The closer you get to that vehicle, the color of the vehicle changes. So once you're far away from that person, it will be white. The closer it gets, it will turn orange. So that will tell you how close you are to that vehicle. So just make sure that you're not too close, and you know exactly how far you are to that vehicle. So that heads-up display has a ton of features with it. That's just some of the features I wanted to mention that makes life very easy while driving. So heads-up display does come in handy. So let's check out some of the features we have inside. Again, I did tell you guys at the beginning of this video, this vehicle has a lot of features on there. So that was just one of the many. One of the things I like too is right up here, your rearview mirror. It is a camera, and remember I showed you guys 2 cameras on the top end of the vehicle. One of the cameras is directly for this this rearview mirror. If you don't like the feature, you could actually turn it off by just flipping this little switch here. It will turn on the camera, and of course you could actually adjust the mirror and actually see the mirror end of it. But if you want that camera on, we have another option here. So you could change that, or you could zoom in and out. So this is way too close for me. I prefer to have it way out so you could actually see how close something is to you. And then of course you could adjust how high you want it or how low you want it as well. So there's tons of features on here you could play around with. Super awesome. Like I said, if you don't want it, you could turn it off. Up here you have your garage controls. This one does come with a sunroof, so you have the controls for your sunroof. It does have a rear window, so you have your option here to open or close that window with that button up here. OnStar, I mentioned on most of the GMCs and Chevys, they do have that OnStar capability. And of course you guys could go to onstar.com and see all the disclosures, all the features, and of course all the packages they have for any of those units that has OnStar on there. Looking at your front end here, you have your stereo. This screen here is all touchscreen. You could toggle through that. You do have a Wi-Fi hotspot, and of course you could go through OnStar to activate that hotspot. This one does come with navigation. When it comes to your audio, it does have FM, AM radio. It does have satellite radio. This one does come with Alexa, so you could actually program your Alexa onto this unit. Again, like I said, this has so much stuff on there. So looking down here, you could do everything manually instead of going touchscreen. When it comes to your AC unit as well, you could do that as well manually, or you could do it via touchscreen. Down here you have your heated seats, cool seats for the driver, same for the passenger up front, heated seats, cool seats. Down here you have your exhaust brake, you have your lane departure warning. And one thing about this unit is the lane departure warning does have vibrating seats. So if you are driving and you get off the lane without indicating, your seat will vibrate, and if you are not accustomed to it, that's a feature you could actually turn off, but just be aware that it does have the vibrating seats on this one. Parking sensors, so this is to turn off or on your parking sensors. You could actually open your tailgate with this button, or you could use the remote. The remote does have a feature here to open your tailgate, and of course on the remote you have your lock and unlock button, unlock and lock button, and of course remote start. And this red one is your panic button. So if you are in a parking spot and you cannot locate your vehicle, you could just actually raise this up, press it until you could get signal to your vehicle, and the horn will keep blowing until you can find your vehicle. Of course, you have your 110 plug-in, so that's how you turn your 110 power on. Your descent button, this one does come with a trailer brake already installed. Charging, you have 3 options. You have your USB, 12 volt, and a 110 plug-in. One of the next things I love about this unit too is your wireless charging. I have one of the biggest Apple phones they have right now, which is the 12 Pro Max. My phone could fit here very good, so it could even fit a bigger phone than that Apple Android Apple 12 Max Pro. So you could put your phone in here, charge it wirelessly, and of course you could use your Bluetooth to play your music, or if you want, this does have Apple and Android Auto. You could plug your phone into USB and everything will show up on the screen as well. Storage here, cup holders down here, nice little armrests with cup holders in the back end. Open this up, you got a big storage box here. Also have a USB auxiliary and phantom power plug-in. Has a nice bright light in here as well. You could also buy an additional tray that goes across where you could put little items like coins and pens and whatever you might need on here. So you have the option here for that as well. More storage up here. Got a nice little storage box here. Glove compartment with all your manuals. You got a digital display here for your dash. Right now it's showing depth fluid is a little bit low. If you toggle through that, if you go up, you can see we're in 2-wheel drive. This is all your trailer brake stuff. So right now our gain is 6, and you could actually press the minus sign on your trailer brake system to adjust, or your positive sign to increase your trailer brakes. Going up, your transmission fluid temperature, how much your fuel filter life, driver assist, your timer, you could actually reset that if you want. Right now the best mileage on this so far is 22.6 miles per gallon. Of course it shows your brake pads front and rear, your percentage, so you have tons of brake life left on this unit. Your air filter, we just did a service on this, so that will be 100%. All your air tire pressure, you will see that. Once it's in the green, you are good to go. Once it turns red, you need to add air to that tire. Your oil life is 98%. Like I said, we just did a service on this. And of course, it tells you your range for your fuel. Right now, we are 166 miles put to the gallon. And of course, your distance, your range. And of course, you could actually drive and see your speed up here or on your heads-up display as well. It does have collision assist, so this is the button here to adjust that, and everything, it will show you the gap adjustment on your screen here. Heated steering wheel, cruise control. Like I said, the volume controls is in the back on your right. On your left is your channel change, or if you want to change your station. Again, guys, this is a 2020 GMC 2500 Denali. This only has 23,000 miles. In perfect condition. If you guys are looking for a unit like this, please give me a call today. My number here is 303-684-3412, or you guys could call or text me on my cell, 661-755-4344, or you guys could email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com. If you guys want any more information about this unit or any unit we have on our lot, we are getting really awesome inventory. So feel free to stop in at any time. We are located here in Frederick, just off I-25, 30 minutes from Denver. So you guys we're right in the center, so you guys could always visit us in person. If you want to set an appointment, you could call us, set that appointment. And of course, we do provide financing and all that good stuff. So we are a one-stop shop, so feel free to stop in and say hello to us. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be with you guys tomorrow for more more information on our units on our lot. Thank you very much.